Good morning, everybody. Leslie Martone, president of the Cypher Houston Chamber. So glad you joined us today. I'm so excited to have one of our very active members, Rick Skinner with Edward Jones, with us this morning for this testimony time. And thank you, Rick, so much for being here. Angela Irvin is our membership sales coordinator here at the Chamber, and just really trying to gather some testimonies of what people have been going through this pandemic. And so, Rick, thank you so much for joining us. I want to start off by asking a question. I know your business is essential, and so I know that you've been very busy and you have not shut your doors. Tell us a little bit about what you've been doing in this pandemic and how you've been responding.
Right. So as you mentioned, we were deemed essential from the beginning, and during these times, there's been people on both sides of the fence. Obviously, a lot of people concerned about the economy and the impact the markets were having. Others were very eager to take advantage of the opportunities to buy low. So we had clients on both sides of the fence, and we never closed our offices, as you mentioned, but part of that's because of our structure. So we have typically our office is a financial advisor and then a branch office administrator. So we're already a small office. And so we could practice good distancing and good housekeeping skills, if you will. So everything's been done virtually. Luckily, I have clients in other states. So I have clients outside the Houston area. And so I've been using WebEx for the last couple of years to meet with clients. It just became more of a habit now. So everybody we meet with is virtually, whether it be WebEx or just on the phone or through the internet, emails and that kind of thing. Occasionally, someone has to come by and drop off a check, and they'll put it in an envelope and leave it on the front door, and we'll walk out and get it or just grab it from them. But we've been really blessed because we still have a daily routine to get up and come to work every day, even though we're not seeing people face to face live, but at least virtually like we are today, which has been a lot of fun. It's been pretty normal, to be honest with you. Outside of work is not normal. Going to church via WebEx and or Zoom and all those types of things are different. But we've been blessed and we've been busy because people have, like I said, wanted to make changes or wanted to move money from the sidelines to get invested while the markets were low and those kind of things. So business has been okay.
Well, that's good. What type of encouragement would you give to businesses as they're opening up?
Yeah, I would say that, it's kind of an old cliche, but the one thing that we control still, there's usually one thing in our life we still can control, and that's our attitude. And so every day when we get up, we can say, oh my gosh, I got to stay home again today. Or, oh my gosh, I've got to do homeschooling or whatever the case may be. Or we can have that attitude that says, thank God we still have this opportunities, to be able to conduct business or to be able to conduct education or to be able to attend church or whatever it may be, even though it's in a different manner. It does create some opportunities. And I think a lot of the things we've learned through these challenges, they're going to be adapted and become a way of life going forward. And so I think the businesses are going to take advantage of the opportunities presented. And we probably should just stay positive and look for the things that we're seeing adapting around us and how can we use that to our advantage going forward and build our business and make us stronger. So, in Houston, we've been through a lot over the years between hurricanes and floods and you name it, we've been through it, and we always come through on the other side better off. So I would just encourage people to stay in touch with your customers, stay in touch with your prospects, reach out to them, whether it's Zoom or on the phone, even though you can't see them in person, let them know you're there for them and just be an encourager there as well. I think there's going to be some good opportunities that come out of this. And I'm glad to see we're getting back to business again.
Awesome. Well, Rick, we want to thank you for all you do for us. Rick is an ambassador as well, and he helps us mentor new members. So we really thank you for that and everything else you do for our chamber. And we thank you for your time today.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.